A mighty king, feared by his enemies and worshipped by his people, thought he had everything: power, wealth, armies, and respect. But one night, a single question from a poor man shook his entire kingdom and changed his life forever. Once, in the heart of an ancient empire, lived King Alaric, a ruler so powerful that even the mention of his name made nations tremble. His palace was made of marble, his throne carved from gold, and his treasury overflowed with jewels. Yet, despite his greatness, he was restless. One evening, while disguised as a commoner, the king walked through the streets of his capital. There he met a poor old man sitting under a tree, eating dry bread. The king, curious, asked, "Old man, don't you wish you had riches, servants, and power like king?" The man smiled and replied, "I need none of that, for the one who rules his heart is richer than the one who rules 1,000 lands." The words pierced Alaric's soul like an arrow. That night, he could not sleep. He tossed and turned, wondering, "Am I truly a king if I cannot rule my own heart?" Determined to find the answer, Alaric left his palace the next morning with nothing: no crown, no guards, no gold. He wandered through deserts, mountains, and forests, living as a beggar. Many mocked him, some pitied him, but he pressed on. During his journey, he faced hunger, betrayal, storms, and loneliness. He once shared his last piece of bread with a starving child and felt more peace in that moment than all the banquets in his palace ever gave him. Years passed, and finally, Alaric returned to his kingdom. His hair was gray, his robes torn, but his eyes shone with wisdom. The people barely recognized him, yet they bowed in respect, not to the crown he once wore, but to the humility he now carried. A king is not one who conquers lands, but one who conquers his own pride, greed, and anger. Remember this: power fades, riches vanish, but wisdom remains eternal. The people wept. From that day forward, Alaric was not just a ruler, he became a legend. This story teaches us that true greatness is not measured by wealth, power, or titles. A real king is one who can rule his own heart, not just lands. Humility, compassion, and selflessness are far more valuable than riches. Facing hardships with courage brings wisdom that luxury cannot provide. Acts of kindness create inner peace and lasting respect from others. Power fades and wealth vanishes, but wisdom and a noble heart remain eternal. So remember, true power is not in crowns or gold, but in a kind heart and a wise soul. Rule yourself, be humble, and let your actions speak louder than your riches. That is the legacy of a true king. If this story inspired you, hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Comment below what lesson touched your heart the most, and don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories.